hold your breath because we are already now into the presidential campaign now, well and truly. To some extent, last night was a rejection of extremism in the Republican Party. We did have these Tea Party members who are now going to be coming to Washington, but some of the most prominent of them and some of the most extreme of them did not win their re-election bids. And those were people who had been favoured by Sarah Palin, Christine O'Donnell, of course, in Delaware, Sharon Angle in Nevada. And I think for the Republican Party, there's going to be a lot of soul-searching now about what that means in terms of who they nominate for the 2012 presidency. Does it mean that actually somebody like Mitt Romney looks more appealing today than he did yesterday, and somebody like Sarah Palin, who has suffered some of these losses, perhaps looks a little bit less appealing?
But aren't the Republicans divided? Because even the grand old men of the party, because on one hand, they've tasted the nectar of excitement that the Tea Party offers. On the other hand, they know that this is a genie that they might not be able to put back in the bottle.
They've got to work with the Tea Party, and they also have to try to get things done with the White House. So this is going to be a very difficult juggling act for them, and they will be judged now on their results going into that presidential campaign. They are now part of government, and in 2012, competency will matter perhaps more than it did during this midterm campaigns, because there will be a real choice in 2012. There will be a choice between a Democrat and a Republican, and whoever is the Republican nominee has to be able to say, I can govern this country, I can get things done. Competency is going to be very critical, I think, again in 2012 because of the economy and because we are still going to be in difficult economic times.
Is there any risk for Barack Obama that someone could challenge him, realistic risk, inside his own party?
I spoke to one Democratic strategist today who said that the chances of a challenge now from the left of the Democratic Party look stronger than they did yesterday, and that we haven't really talked very much about the left wing of the Democratic Party. We didn't really mention them very much last night, but that there is a lot
of the herbal Tea Party.
There is a lot of anger there, the chamomile Tea Party. And I think if Barack Obama now has to work with the Republicans and has to make concessions to Republicans, that left wing of his party will get even more angry. And you could see some sort of a challenge coming from the left. But really what matters, and the Democrats that I've spoken to today have all said to me what matters going into the 2012 election is the number that is unemployment. If that comes down, Obama stands a much stronger chance of getting re-elected.
Katy Kay, thank you very much indeed. Now, as we've noted, one of the